don't have to do anything to be spiritual. You are already a spiritual being, okay? You don't have to do anything to consider you a spirit first. Understand that and understand that, bro. But once you start to step back into your spirituality and you step more into the practices and you start to see things from a different perspective, then you're going to start to align more. You're going to start to come to the realization of it. When you become aware of it and you start to understand that you are a spirit and then begin to move in that light, you start to connect with everything around you, bro. Because you understand that everything is alive and everything has a spirit. Y'all drop them lines up. Y'all drop them lines up, bro. When I tell you everything is alive and everything has a spirit, everything is alive. Everything has a spirit, bro. This is why when you go out, you meditate, you connect, you hug the tree and you acknowledge it, tell it how much you understand it, so on and so forth. This is why, you come to the realization that Mother Gaia is alive. You see what I'm saying? You have to understand, bro, it's all about respect. Can you get to that? Can you be able to respect everything, even the planet, with the understanding that it's alive? If the planet wasn't alive, then you couldn't maintain you, because the planet is what feeds you. And this is why you should have respect for it. That's just one reason amongst a million. Understand what I'm trying to tell you? But you yourself come from the plane of planet. Especially when we get into the nine ether gods and goddesses, y'all come from the water, evolved up onto the plane of planet with the help of the Netaru. They manifested themselves into a physical reality and watched you as you manifested with the help of the sun, right? This is why you have these sunny genes in you, because the sun partook in your creation. This is why you have the same non-etherical genetic makeup as the sun. This is why you're considered to be walking condensed sunlight, okay? Understand that you are a child of the sun. But yeah, you start to realize that Mother Gaia is the provider, y'all. So you start to respect her more. You see what I'm saying? You don't have to do anything to be spiritual. If you just wanted to exist, then you could. But what would you get out of that? That's the question. What would you get out of just existing? How could you connect to the other world? You hear me? When it comes to spirituality, so many people can agree with the fact that there are prophets in the church. It's cool to call the prophets in the church seers, because these are the ones that were called by the Most High, right? And this is only because they go to the church. They were ordained in some way, form, or fashion. It's more agreeable to say that, hey, look, he is a seer, someone who was sent by Christ to send a message, so on and so forth, warn the people, so on and so forth, because, he's a Christian, he's a Muslim, he's a woo-woo, so it's okay to associate it with that. But when someone comes along and say, look, I'm not an atheist, I believe in the Most High, before I know it, that energy exists, right? I'm just not on the religious side of things. It's not okay for them to come forth and say, I'm a seer, I'm gifted. You feel what I'm saying? I'm able to remove spirits, so on and so forth. I'm a master herbalist, things like that. It's not okay for them to do that. You looking at them like, oh, you're not a Christian. So if you're working with any spirit, it's not the Holy Spirit. That's one of the biggest issues I feel like we have, y'all, because I'm not religious. Yeah, I'm not atheist, but I'm not religious either. See, I understand who it is that I have within me. I know I'm the closest thing to God right now. Ain't nobody closer to God than me right now. Understand what I'm trying to tell you, bro? The same thing goes for you. Ain't nobody closer to God than you, because God is within you. Understand what I'm trying to tell you? Y'all drop them lines. Drop them lines like this up and share it, because I know y'all feeling where I'm coming from. Ain't nobody gonna ever be closer to God than you, because you carry Him within you. For those of you who vibrate at the frequency of the Bible, what does it say, y'all? Strong is He that is in you, right? Exactly. That's the key word. What is in you? The spirit of the Most High, right? Okay, that energy, that divine energy that creates all, man. Y'all like this up, man. That's what's in you. Ain't nobody closer to the Most High, to that energy than you. How? You are a spirit. You spirit first, bro. You carry the energy of the Most High within you. Especially when we get into the divine oneness, right? Universal law, right, says what? Everything is connected. You see what I'm saying? So with that being said, look, you don't have to do anything to be a spiritual being, because guess what? You're a spirit first. And this is for the ones who are opening their eyes to these type of things, man. You feel me? It is a lot going on in the spirit world. You have to understand there's duality. There's going to be a good side. There's going to be a bad side, because that's the way things is made out here, y'all. How do we know that? Because we know we have a hot and a cold. We have a up and we have a down. You see what I'm saying? You get mad, you get sad, right? Even though we know all of these things was taught to us, right? Or created in some way, form, or fashion, we know that it exists right now. You see what I'm saying? Tap into yourself, man. And I'm advising anybody, man, who's going on the spiritual journey, don't be afraid to get out there and meditate and, do some spiritual practices that you feel like can get you closer to your ancestor, man. But you need to know what it is that you're doing when you're doing it, all right?